Hickok 45 here. You thought you had a lot of choices before in the XDM. Well, look what Springfield's done now. They're killing us. They come out with this cool 5.25 competition model. Now, look, we've got it in every caliber. 9, 40, and 45. Choices, man. How do you decide? You want a gun like this to go play some of the gun games, or maybe just to plink with? Heck, even for self-defense. And now it's in every caliber. Looks pretty good, and we're going to put them through their paces and shoot all of them. You've seen the 9 already. We didn't want to leave it in the house. I mean, its two brothers are here on the table, all snuggled up against each other. So we have all 3 of them, and we're going to take some shots with them. We got our little 9mm, we've got our 40, and we've got our 45. So the 5.25 Springfield. It is quite an interesting piece of hardware. This is the 45, and big 45 slugs in there. We can tell it's not loaded because the chamber indicator is not sticking up, and the striker status indicator is not protruding like it is now, where it's caught. Okay, so those are a couple of features you're already aware of. We'll give you just a quick overview. You know, with this competition series, you've got this really fine adjustable sight, rear sight, and I've actually used that in the 9, and I adjusted the 40. I took a couple of shots with it, and I noticed it shot high for me the way I sight, and the ammo I was using, 180 grain. I lowered it, and it seems to be shooting straight on, so that's a nice feature to have. And you of course have the fiber optic, the tall front sight, which is in fiber optic, so that gives you more room to adjust sights. If your front sight's just a little nub, it doesn't really help to have an adjustable rear sight because you don't have much to work with. So you got some height there, you got an adjustable sight back there. You've got of course the cutout. As I understand, the slide weighs the same as the slide on the, I think, the 4.5 inch or the 4.50 XDM. So you can shoot a variety of ammo in it. Heavy ammo, hot ammo, light ammo, and it's still going to work pretty well for you. Got some nice serrations in the slide. Very graspable, new word. I like that because I have trouble with guns that there's just no friction there. I'd rather it almost cut me. I just always like that. And you got your rails there. You have your ambidextrous mag release. You got your grip safety, which some people don't like. You have a match barrel. You got an enhanced fit on your barrel and everything, as I understand. So you get your replaceable back strap. A pretty nice piece of hardware. What else am I not reminding you of? The gun has been out a while, so you're pretty familiar with most of the features that it has. This is kind of Rob Latham's baby. These guns are, and he still, you know, likes them a lot. And I noticed in the literature, thinks these are accurate enough right out of the box to go win with. You know, whether it's the Bianchi Cup, it's Steel Challenge, IDPA, IPSC, you know, whatever. And speaking of which, now that it's in all 3 calibers, you can, of course, go shoot maybe production class and lay that one back down. You know, with this 9, because in IPSC, IPSC competition, USPSA, they have the production class, which is designed for people just to go buy a gun and shoot. You don't have to put a lot of money to enhance it and all that sort of thing. And you don't get any credit for having a bigger caliber. I think it's, as I recall, I used to shoot in that class some when they first started. And so 9, 40, whatever you shoot, you get, you know, it's considered the same point system, minor. But then you could shoot with the 40 or the 45, you know, in limited class or limited 10, I think, standard class, limited, and shoot 40 and get credit for major caliber with either the 40 or 45. And you got the same feel. You got basically the same gun. We measured these with the calipers. I really thought they were the slide was the same width. I really did. I got one of the holsters out of one of the 3 suitcases there that Springfield packs their guns in. I make jokes about the suitcases, but they really are nice, actually. They give you a lot with them. And I'm wearing one of the mag pouches here, and you know, the holster. And all 3 of them, you know, seem to fit the same in that holster. I couldn't tell any difference. That was one of the first things I did, was try them all in the same holster, and they seem to be the same size. looked at them. They seem to be the same size. But John was saying he thought the 45 looked a little thicker. We got the calipers out, and yeah, it's just a tad. I mean, just a tad thicker than the 9. It and the 40 seem to be the same, but they're very, very, very close, and they work in the same holster. And if I didn't say it, Springfield just sent the 45 and the 40 to me last week, and we have finally gotten to try to do a video with them and shoot them some, try them out. Okay, had already had the 9. Which I purchased. That's my gun, and we're going to shoot them. We thought we'd just shoot them all. How's that? So I'm going to grab some 45 magazines here. We'll start with the big boy. How's that? I took one magazine. I shot one magazine through it, and this was about 4 or 5 days ago. It's kind of a rainy day, and I wanted to see how it's shot and everything. And I don't remember exactly how to hold, but we'll remind ourselves here. So let's just take some shots. We're going to shoot all 3 of them. All right. Pretty good feel. Pretty good feel. What do we want to shoot here? All right. I like that. I like that. Runs out of ammo, like all of them. Okay, feels pretty good, feels pretty good. Try it on paper, it's a competition gun. I see. Yeah, I need to hold up a little bit, okay? There you go. Just got to figure out where to hold on these babies. Let's go across the hill a little bit and save our 2 liters for something smaller maybe. So, shoots a little bit lower. Okay. Pretty nice, pretty nice. You know what I'm going to do? Shooting a little bit low. I had the screwdriver right here for the 40, so I need to raise the rear sight just a little bit. I'm going to do a basics video on adjusting sights. I get a lot of questions about that. I normally wouldn't do this in a video, but I'm going to try it. Okay. That's one of the nice things about it, of course. Now I'm going to shoot the gong again, and I should not have to hold up on it as much. Yep, correct. Yeah, now I can hold where I like to hold. Same for those guys. Okay. All right. Mike, since I'm shooting 45s here, let me... I got one mag over there. I'll take a couple of shots at animals. Yeah. Throwing lead, slinging lead. Got another one here. There we go. That guy doesn't want to fall no matter what I hit him with. Let's try a turkey. I'm glad he died because that was my last round. All right. Okay, I've got that one where I like to hold. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. 45. That is sweet. I'm going to be tempted to shoot him again. Let me keep all my 45 mags separate now. It's the only thing when you're doing something like this, you want to keep everything separate. So now I would normally want to play with that sight a little bit more and get it right where I want, but just for ballpark, it's not bad. Okay, 45 ACP, that's a round we all know and love. It's fun to sling those big ones. It really is. Okay, sweet shooter. All right, let's try the 40. Now I've got some 180 grain ammo. By the way, what I'm shooting, as you saw over there, you can see the boxes. Shooting some PMC 230 grain 45 I picked up, and some 250, well, 40 Smith & Wesson is 180 grain, and then in 9 we're going to be shooting 147 grain ammo. Okay. All right, let's try some 40. I'll put these in here. Now this gun was just announced. None of these guns have been out very long, particularly the 45, and then the 40 I think was announced just this week. Well, I don't know, last Friday, I'm not sure. So this in fact has a low serial number, so we'll see. Maybe it's a prototype. Actually, I shot about a magazine and a half, and I believe it shoots right on, so we'll see. Let me put it in the holster and then pull it out of there. Of course, you get a different look here. You got your stainless slide and everything, so it's another choice. You get to choose among 3 calibers and your finish, and let's just see if I can hit anything with it. No matter how accurate one is, you have to use those sights and take your time, don't you? Oh, let's try them on the tree. Feels pretty good. Of course, I'm used to the old 40. I like the 40 round. Okay, put the sights on the target. Okay, trying to figure out where to hold with it. Let me try that again. Okay. I think I figured out where to hold. Let's try the gong. See if I know where to hold on it. Apparently I don't. Let's see. Okay, I might have to adjust those sights. Okay, have to hold up a little bit, which means I might lower that side a little bit. Now, I didn't plan to adjust the sights in the video, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just we're just doing ballpark stuff here. Yeah, shooting high, so I need to lower the rear side a little bit. All right. Oh no, wait a minute. Whoops, you caught me there not thinking right. It was actually shooting low for what I wanted, so I need to raise the rear sight. Okay, like I said, I'm going to do a basic video on that sometime here, and I better make sure I'm doing it right though. All right, see if I got the desired effect or somewhere close. There we go. Now normally I would unload the gun and work with the sight seriously, but yeah, hold it right on the bottom of the gong now. See about these things. I like that better too. I can hold right on the bottom edge of the target. All right, now this 40 is likely to be very popular. It's a very popular round in competition, has been since it came out. There's some targets right here. Let's see where this hits on the target. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Sweet, sweet. I appreciate Springfield sending these out and sending plenty of magazines. I say plenty, there is no plenty for me, is there? These are, yeah, 40s I just put right there. Now it says on the bottom what your caliber is, so they do look kind of, oh, there's one. Look at that, more ammo. All right, got to shoot this. Oh, let's go across the hill. Since we're shooting bigger bullets, we didn't finish those turkeys. Perfect. That's right where I want to hold. Oh yeah, I can live with that. Yeah, not bad, not bad. What if I could hit that ram in the horn? Maybe he'd fall if I hit him in the horn. Oh well. Let's see. We got some drinks here we need to hit. That's a sweet shooter, and that's in a good caliber too. You know, 40. Hey, there's a 40 round. Look at there. There's one more bullet. All that and I missed it. Okay, so that's the 40. That will be very, very popular in competition. I have no doubt about that. Felt good. All right, the 9. Let's shoot it a few times, okay? Got a few more drinks. Let's take care of it before we splatter. Get splatter on them, okay? Okay, to remind myself where to hold. I believe I was going over it. Yeah. Let's see where it's hitting here. Yeah, this one's going higher than I like. Since I'm into this adjusting mode here. All right, so I need to move the sights to align with where it's hitting a little bit more there. All right, let's just try that. A little bit of adjustment. See where it's at. Yeah, I needed to get my mags, did I? Let's put those in my pouch. Now this one I had shot a lot a few weeks back. I just haven't shot it, so to remind myself again where to hold. I'm going to put it on this paper. I'm going to shoot for that top scorekeeper where it says scorekeeper. Yeah, okay. Might have it shooting too low. Okay. There we go. I don't know what that was about. Contrary target, wasn't he? All right. $9mm, fun to plink with. want to run out of ammo here now. Huh. Those 147 grain bullets knocked the tree around pretty well, didn't they? Sweet, sweet, sweet. You know what? We forgot about this old pumpkin. We need to work him over, don't we? We probably should have shot him with 45, but we'll get some of that out if we have to. Let's work on this guy. And plus we got a couple of 2 liters down there. Let's pop them first. All right, Mr. Pumpkin. He needs another magazine dumped into him. I can tell. Okay, what'd I do? Yeah, I don't know what I did there, but 9mm. You saw what I'm shooting there. I must have some dirt or something in that chamber. That's 2 different mags. Let's see if I can get one in. Yeah, I've got something in that chamber. I don't have a brush out here to get it out either. Let's try it again. Well, let's look at it. See if we can figure out what it might be here. We'll open him up, take him off. This might be a learning experience for all of us. First time I've had any issue with this gun. Woo! Hot, hot, hot. Oh, very hot. Very hot. If I can see anything in there, yeah, maybe a... I don't know. We don't keep our brush out here on the table when we're shooting, but we drop a round in there and see what... unless it fell out, whatever it was. Let's put it back together and see. Somebody's been shooting this thing too much. Ouch, ouch, hot, hot. All right, put it back together. Could be a piece of brass or a copper jacket. No, it's not. It's operator error. It's Hickok trying to put a 40-round bullet in there. I thought I picked up a magazine that had 40s in it. There's some 9s. Let's try that. Okay, here we go. Let's see if 9mm will work in the 9mm pistol. Okay, Pumpkin, here you go, buddy. All right, cleared him out a little bit. I think that's all I have loaded up. You know what we ought to do is probably try to load some 45 ACP in it, just to make sure they won't work, right? Nah. Okay, so like I said, you got to kind of watch yourself, and I had a 40 magazine there in my pouch. Didn't know I had. Let's see, did I just have one, I guess? Okay, so don't try to put the wrong ammo in the wrong gun. Not advisable. And the one benefit of that is, though, I discovered I have another 40 magazine. So guess what? We're not finished. Oh, well, you know, that pumpkin could use a couple more rounds, don't you think? So I'm impressed. All 3 did just fine with the proper caliber ammunition, and I'm sure if I talk to Springfield, maybe I can get them to work on that deficiency where some of them won't fire, you know, cross calibers. But anyway, so got to watch that. So we did learn that the 9 won't fire 40, the 40 probably won't fire 45, but that's okay. Other than that, they're sweet. They really are. Feel good. They all feel the same way. That's one of the things I know they talk about is you go to a match and shoot, say, this gun in production, preferably with the correct ammo in it, and put it back in the car, and maybe the same holster, shoot limited another class with 40 caliber, and get major credit for that, on the targets. And we don't go into all that, but when you shoot a bigger caliber, you get different point systems and some competitions than when you shoot, say, a 9mm. But that's one option there. Or if you're just in the mood to shoot the 45, same feel. Even though the 40 and the 45 are just a tad thicker, you really feel like you're picking up the same gun with all three of these. There's just not much difference. Now, I did some crazy things there, I guess, in terms of adjusting the sights, kind of on the fly. But I've shot so much, and I'm just trying to get them in the ballpark. I know where I kind of like to hold, and I really hadn't shot them much at all. And I didn't remember this one hitting where it did, but, it's not that much trouble to adjust the sights. And it helps a lot if you can hold where you like to hold. And so they're very versatile, very flexible guns. 5.25 and 3 calibers now. So I appreciate Springfield sending them to me. I enjoy shooting those things. Those are really sweet. They're really sweet. And they're all available now. At least they're all released. I don't know how available they are in a shop near you. But sweet guns, and we'll probably shoot them some more. Life's good.